I've had enough of Danish Pete, so I have changed it for Swedish Pete. And Swedish Pete is going to help us on the Strandberg stand. So, hey man, how are you? I've heard some cool things about what 2026 is bringing from Strandberg.
Yeah.
New trem systems, new collaborations.
Absolutely.
Where do you want to start?
Well, we can start over here. This is a first for Strandberg. This is our first collaboration with the company Civics. And this thing here that we call the Strandberg Jamstik. It's based on a Bowden Essential. That is a very popular model. So it's based on that one. So it has like full guitar functionality, if you will. But then we also have full MIDI functionality. So you can play polyphonic MIDI with this through USB-C, Bluetooth, or TRS MIDI.
MIDI over Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Wow.
It works really well.
With what kind of latency on the Bluetooth?
Actually, very low. Wow. I was kind of shocked.
Yeah.
I expected it to be like a significant amount of latency, but it's super fast. You know.
So can we get a close up on the? I reckon this kind of pickup's been used for years, hasn't it? For any kind of MIDI guitar.
Absolutely.
Jamstik, I've played their own normal stuff before, and it's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah,
but not Strandberg. But where's the ins and outs? Aha,
the ins and outs are here.
So normal guitar, and it works like a guitar. USB-C. So we're not using those old-fashioned multi-DIN cables anymore.
Well, actually, you can use that. We include an adapter, so you can get it out here as well through a MIDI TRS converter.
And that tiny socket there that's mini MIDI, is it? Mini TRS MIDI.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Bluetooth. How cool is that? Bluetooth's got to be the way to go, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, no latency.
If you use it in your like home studio and stuff like that, that's absolutely the way to go. I mean,
well, and this color, is this a one-off color for this Jamstik?
Yeah, I mean, we have made chameleon finished guitars before, but this is the first time it's a solid chameleon, so it's slightly more dramatic than the other ones we made. We want to make it stand out a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a unique product.
MIDI on guitar has been around almost as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
But it was generally, the tracking was never really fast enough to use it as a live thing, so people would use it as a composition thing where they perhaps couldn't play certain instruments. But do you think it's now fast enough that people are looking at it as a live thing to just have a completely different palette of tones?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there are limitations to the protocol of MIDI.
Yeah.
It's built into MIDI.
Yeah.
But I have never experienced anything as fast as this.
That's cool.
So absolutely. It's not a studio-only tool. It is a live tool as well.
All right. Well, that's great. And we'll definitely have a play with that when we get back home.
Yeah. And the other major thing for this year is the introduction of the new N2 trem models. And especially...
I see, this is different, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the Untitled Tremolo. We've been working on this for a very long time. And it has a few unique sort of features to it. It might look almost the same, but it's different in some ways. The whole construction is tilted, and that is to achieve a very balanced neutral position. So it always returns to zero very quickly. Mm-hmm. And also, since it's balanced in the neutral position, when you rest your palm on it, when you palm mute and stuff like that, it won't move around as much as regular tremolo bridges. Mm-hmm. And also, we have adapted the rotation points for each string, so the pitch transformation when you use it is more even between the strings.
Right, okay. So you can play chords and move it, and you try and retain slightly better tuning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, when you pull back on it, it retains the same string height, so even if you use it in an extreme manner, it won't die against the fretboard.
Okay.
It won't So there's a lot of little things. And
so how are the are these? Because we've gone from N2 kind of became a thing last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
So is there a new model number for this now, so that people can see whether they've got the new trem or the old trem, or is it going to be something you said to be a bit careful of when you're buying, to make sure you're buying one with a new trem or an old trem or whatever?
Well, the thing to look for is the N2, because all our new models are called N2.
Right.
So in this case, this is an N2.6T for tremolo.
Right.
So that would be the thing to look for. Then you of course get the other N2 things as well, with the curved body top, titanium reinforced necks, everything that is N2.
Right. So anything N2 with a trem will just have the new trem.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that's easy. That's easy. I can do that.
And of course,
even my brain can cope with that.
Of course,
wow.
we always have the sister model, the standard, in this very toned down finish option.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But it features the same trem bridge, but here you have, instead of the chamber swamp ash body of the original, you have the solid basswood body. And you have the plain roasted maple fretboard instead of a bird's eye maple fretboard. And Seymour Duncan passive pickups.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a very balanced instrument, slightly thicker sounding compared to the original. It's actually a very good guitar.
I can't, on the Bowden Essential,
yeah.
Is there a trem version of that?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so we don't have to worry too much about. So we're just talking about the standard and upwards kind of range,
absolutely.
aren't we?
But standard original for now.
Yeah.
But the N2 Models are still pretty new for us.
Yeah.
And there will be more of them.
That's great.
But this is a starting point. And we're really happy about this trem because we think it really expands on the user friendliness and what you can do with it. And so this is more like a choice of like a thicker, woodier character of guitar or a snappier, twangier guitar. So we're really happy with these.
That's great, man. Well, look, thank you so much, Peter.
Thank you.
What do you prefer, Swedish Pete or Danish Pete? I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Vote below, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye-bye.